Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. So, I just want y'all to sit with me for a minute, right? So, not to be before you long. However, this is in conjunction to Monday's, I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday's video about the goings on of Copper Blue, right? So, I touched on having a niche. Not having a niche, but talking about niches, right? So, I don't have a niche because my brand is multifaceted. So we have the jewelry, we have alopecia advocacy, alopecia awareness, the arts, me modeling, my poetry, the painting, DIYs, and all of the things, right? So, and also I talk about spiritual things, the spiritual downloads that come to me. I share it when I'm led to share it. I share a transparent moment about my personal life that I'm led to share. So there's not one particular thing that you're going to see with Copper Blue. And not saying that I'm all over the place. However, I just do as I'm instructed. And don't mind my earring. It fell off at the studio. I don't know where it is. So, anywho, stay focused. So, I'm just doing me. And the space and place that I'm in currently, I'm more balanced. I'm working on the new Octavia, the new Copper Blue, being on purpose, being intentional, being very forward with what's going on. And it's a struggle because I used to be so apprehensive of what I want to share. That internal battle, that internal tug of war of what to share, how much to share, should I share it? Like, girl, just do it. And so back then it was the inconsistency of sharing, and now I am striving to be consistent. So you'll be seeing me more on social media. You see me sharing more on social media. And to touch on that, right? So Monday I started Facebook. And to be totally transparent with y'all, I was kicking and screaming, right? Just fighting the air when it comes to Facebook, because lo and behold, Facebook was not my platform. It just was not for me when it came to sales. And I know I've been inconsistent with promoting and marketing my products. I have just been unsteady with, again, just being present, because I wasn't as confident in my products as I should be, because the focus was find your tribe, keep showing, they'll show up, whatever, right? Okay, whatever. So it didn't happen because, again, I had to get me together. And because I am now getting me together, there'll be more things to see. Not coming across as cocky, because I really don't care, because cockiness is pretty much being your own cheerleader and not depending on anybody else to cheer for you, to support you. It's like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't get help or have a support system and things like that. However, I've learned over the years that I am my own cheerleader. You have to be your own cheerleader before the crowd can cheer for you, because you have to believe and know in yourself first before anybody else does. And so that is the path that I am on currently, right? And so it's not even about being cocky. Cocky has just been it just had a bad name for itself. So yeah. But anyway, so I'm here, right? And I'm glad you're here. If you choose to be here or not, thank you for being here. So y'all about to get sick of me real good. And I trust that as long as I'm here, as long as I am being intentional and being on purpose and doing as I am instructed to do by the Almighty, I'm going to be here. However, you don't have to be here. You know what I mean? So that's an easy fix. So I just wanted to share that because I'm striving to or thriving to remain consistent with the whole Copper Blue thing. And if y'all could do me a favor, if y'all could go to the website and subscribe to the email subscription, that would help me tremendously. That would help me stay in touch with you and you in touch with me as I build, as I share the goings on of Copper Blue. We can build community because I definitely want to build or rebuild my alopecia awareness community. Also, I'm going to be writing, and writing is one of my biggest passions. And for those who don't know me, I am a poet. Obviously, you didn't know it. And also, too, because I haven't been very vocal with my poetry. Like, it's just been sprinkled here and there over the past several years. I am a published author. I have written 3 books. 3 books. 2 poetry and 1 is a children's book. So, yes, so I have not celebrated myself as I should. So this is why visibility is important. This is why tiptoeing back outside is important, y'all. If y'all know me, I'm very shy, and some people did not believe that. However, I'm just very careful with my surroundings. I know people know me, but sometimes people be peopling, and I'm like, nah, I'm out. I'm out. So I am, again, getting back to sharing my gifts and talents with the world, with the community. So yeah, I think that's all. So if you see me in the street, say hi. You know, I love the hugs and just to get reacquainted, like, for real. I'm excited about this path, being back outside, even though I'm like, I really am, y'all. It's like when I was setting up my platform on Facebook, I was like, oh my God, I'm so serious. And I don't know if anybody else feels like this. Please put it in the comments, message me or whatever. I know I'm not the only one who feels like this, because I'm just not a social media person. I am, but only to a certain extent. Like, I'm not going to be on live for 3 hours every day. You know what I mean? And for those who do, great. I just have things to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the vibe is cool, I can see that. However, for me to just say, I'm going to go on live today and just, you know, block out 3 hours, like, half the time I don't even know what to talk about. So it's like, have I gone live before? Yeah, a few times. However, have I mastered going live? No. And especially being that I also have a TikTok shop, they're saying that I have to do live showings or whatever they call it. Like, okay, I'm like biting, like, really, oh God, do I want to do this? No, but do I it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So again, not to be before you long, follow me, share it on YT, TT, FB. I'm not on IG yet. However, just, yeah. But, you know, that's all I have. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This is going to be across the platform. So if you see it on FB, TT, YT, just say hey, comment, you know, do all of the things, and I will be sure to follow back. So yeah, that's all I got. Peace and balance.